Today I'm continuing to prepare for the dragon fight as well as crafting a few more items. Welcome back to more Minecraft Exploration and Tactics, the quest for every item with Brian. And I've done a bit of off-camera work since last time. I am wearing a new chest plate. I've also got some protection 4 diamond boots. The looting sword I put away in here. No, this is the looting 3 smite 4 unbreaking 3 sword. Right. An emerald and a grass block. Right, so I have one more item than the end of the previous episode. I was at 402 and now I'm at 403. And that is because I got a grass block, and I was killing endermen to get ender pearls, and one of them had picked up a grass block, and so we dropped the grass block. And it's just turned nighttime again, and I think I'm going to do some more of that because I would like to gather a bunch of ender pearls in order to help prepare for the dragon fight, because I think in the dragon fight, if we get knocked off the island, an ender pearl could be a way that we could save ourselves. And so I'd like to have a number of those stocked up. But basically, I've been spending a few nights out here killing endermen, and I don't think I've managed to get any more records. But doing that kind of fighting. And then during the day, I've been doing some caving because... Oh, hello, spider. I really ought not waste this looting sword on you. Because I want to find emeralds and diamonds, and I did find emerald ore, which means we'll be able to silk touch it, but I haven't found a new patch of diamonds just yet. But I have some caving that we can do as well. I have some quick clips that might already be airing of the stuff that I did off camera, basically enchanting a few new things. There's an enderman, haha. Hey guys, come after me. Alright, one of them's coming after me at least. And so it just shows me enchanting the things and getting the grass block from the enderman. But let me try to kill... That's weird. There's like a... Alright, now that went away. Like the grass breaking tile got stuck on that block for some reason after I hit it with the sword. Thought there was another enderman over here, but I don't see him anymore. Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of this, and then we will move on to trying to silk touch a few more things. After a night of finding endermen, I did manage to get 9 more ender pearls, and I have a lot more socked away, and so we're in pretty good shape there. I was hoping to have... Yeah, I think I probably have enough ender pearls, actually, for what I wanted to do just for prep work before fighting the dragon. And I'm going to need to reorganize this chest at some point, because it's a horrible mess. But in any case, I also noticed that my shield durability has gone way down. And so let's go ahead and make another one of those to replace it. But I will show you the emerald ore that I've found. And let's go ahead and place the extra shield somewhere in here. I don't know why I have boats in here. Boats can go somewhere else for the moment. So yeah, I placed the emerald in here just to remind me that I knew where to get more emerald ore, and I'm going to switch to these protection 4 boots too. These boots are getting pretty worn down, and the protection 4 will be more valuable overall. This was the sword that I knew I was going to get smite on, that also happened to get looting 3, which is pretty awesome. But basically, I knew I wanted to go for looking for emeralds, and so I decided to dig down into the side of this extreme hills, because the extreme hills continues for pretty good distance down in that direction. And so I just dug down, and I dug my way into a ravine near the bottom of the ravine. And so I then went back up to the top of the ravine and started lighting it from the top down to be reasonably safe, and I got most of the top of it lit. And near the bottom, I do see that there is some emeralds kind of peeking out, but there's also a bunch of bad guys. So we're going to try to find a place. Yeah, there's like a little side cave over here. And so the emerald is right over there. I hear lots of bad guys. The ravine, yeah, you can see all the parts of it up here that I have lit. There's a bunch of waterfalls and things. Here comes a skeleton. Oops, all right. We're already down in some of the water. But I have the silk touch pick on the bar. That is the silk touch pick, right? Yes, okay, great. And so we'll try to light up some more of this. I forget how deep I am now. I think I'm like down at like level 20 or something. And so we may also be able to find some diamonds if we do a little bit more caving around here. Hello, bat. And Yeah, but I definitely want to get the Silk Touch of the Emerald, because after that and the diamond block, the diamond ore, I think those may be the last things that I need to Silk Touch. I have to go back and check. And there's a few other easy things that I've been meaning to craft for a while that people have reminded me of in multiple episodes that I still haven't done, and so I'd like to do those next. At the time that I'm recording this, I've been having some hardware problems. The fan in my computer power supply unit is dying, and hopefully it won't start really playing up and making awful noises while I'm recording this episode and ruin the audio on the episode. Okay, wow, this turned into a really extensive cave system that I was not expecting. We're going farther and farther away from the emerald ore, but I'm not worried. I'll find my way back. And so I've sent off for a new power supply unit, which is good because I've been kind of wanting to replace it anyway. The one I have does not have modular cables, so it just has kind of like all the cables, and cable management in general, like the just sheer physicality of computer hardware is something that has made me always, I don't know, loath to have to like do replacements inside the box, because just like trying to fit everything in and the cables are going everywhere. Cable management is something that I do not do. And so the inside of my computers look awful and would probably horrify some folks. And like I've got an unmounted SSD drive that's just like hanging off the side at one point. Yeah, it's a mess. Hey, there's another emerald. Okay, this wasn't the one I originally spotted. We'll go ahead and grab that. So we have emerald ore. Another block in the quest for everything checked off the list. Here's the one I originally saw. Go ahead and grab it too with Silk Touch. Can bring it home and fortune it later. And the good news is, as a result of like killing bad guys in these caves, I'm getting more experience, so I can do more level 30 enchants. Whoa, you like came out of nowhere. I guess you were rushing down the water stream. Sure, I'll take these things. I have two different things going on. Let me finish up the power supply and cable management. So in any case, I have some new hardware that should be arriving this weekend. I am recording this on the 18th, I think. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to air. But until it sounds like the power supply fan is going to totally die, I can at least use the computer still when it's cool in the room and the fan isn't making too much noise to disrupt the recording. And I don't think that, the power supply is burning out, which would potentially damage other components in the computer and different things. But I've been using the computer sparingly as a result of that. And so that's the end of that. So hopefully next week I will have a new power supply and new cables inside the box. And things will be more organized and happy. But then I have been trying to get a whole bunch of experience because I was putting together a checklist of the things I want to fight the dragon. And it includes an entire set of Protection 4 diamond armor with Feather Falling 4 boots. And I currently have none of those things, despite doing like 4 more level 30 enchants. I've not been getting lucky with the protection enchants on the diamond armor. And so I've at least got a couple of protection... I've got a Protection 3 chestplate now, and the Protection 4 boots that don't have any Feather Falling, right? Protection 3 and Protection 4. So that's definitely, just like generally helping me be able to, fight enemies and cave pretty casually and not have to worry about dying. But yeah, I definitely want better than that for the dragon. And so I'm going to continue until I have kind of all of those prerequisites that I've set in mind. And so at this point, thank you for the encouraging words from the Life Talk episode a couple of episodes ago that people gave me to go fight the dragon, and so I'm not putting it off right now. I have my checklist of things that I need to get to prepare, and I just don't have them yet, and so I'm working towards the goal of having all the things I want to have in order to fight the dragon. Alright, but in this case, we are way too high in order to find any diamonds, and so I will meet you guys back downstairs where we might be able to find some diamonds and Silk Touch some diamond ore. Hey, look what I managed to find in my branch mine after branch mining for a while. Diamond ore! And I don't have a fortune pick on me, so we'll go ahead and just silk touch all the diamond ore that's right here. I thought there might be another piece hiding right there. Alright, that's great. And the redstone I also wouldn't mind, just to get a few more levels, because we're getting close to level 30 to try another enchant. It is nighttime out. I've not been sleeping in the bed because I was hoping at some point we might get a thunderstorm, just to get a sense of what might happen if we get lucky with trying to get lightning to hit a creeper. But I've not had a thunderstorm yet in this world, and I have not slept in many days in-game. So that kind of surprises me. But I think, rather than sleep away the night, I will just continue to do what I'm doing. Thank you for the stick switch. And I think over here near the enchanting table, I have things well enough lit, and I'll even add a little bit more light right around here, that I don't have to worry about, other than a random zombie wandering over, who I'm not really concerned about. I don't think I have to worry about a creeper sneaking up on me. And so I think we can go ahead and do a level 30 enchant. I'm not sure if any of the next things coming up were looking good for us or not. But let's take a look. Respiration 3, not so great. Blast Protection 4 is not awful. Unbreaking 3, not so great. And Sharpness 3, not that great. Yeah, I don't love any of these things. I've not had a lot of luck getting the enchants that I want. I'm trying to think if there's any other clever things that I could try to do. I guess I could do the thing where you just enchant like a throwaway item and then get a fresh kind of like roll of enchants. That's probably what I ought to do. I ought to do like a level 1 enchant on something. So I ended up enchanting a Protection 1 book, and then fought some more bad guys throughout the night, and I'm back up to level 30 again. There's still a creeper over there, and I guess this skeleton is hiding underneath here. This creeper's getting a little too close for comfort, so I think we'll go ahead and take him out like that. Is that going to finish him off? It did not. Alright, let's go ahead and finish him off. We have some experience lying on the ground over there, which I'll go grab in a moment. But let's see now. Aqua Affinity, not very good. Fire Protection 3, not very good. Unbreaking 3, still not very good. And Fire Protection 3, not very good. Yuck. I'm not getting the things that I want. And so, I guess, on level 1, Bane of Arthropods, oh, this is awful. Maybe I'll enchant another iron sword and see if I can just get a decent iron sword to replace the one I'm using just for casual combat. I can at least get another sharpness 3 iron sword, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I guess I could repair these two guys together at some point and have a sharpness 4 iron sword, which wouldn't suck. But yeah, still not having luck with the enchants. It is distinctly possible that I haven't made charcoal yet, and so rather than actually go and look, I'm going to go ahead and make that. A few other things that I think I have not made include a clock and a golden carrot. And did I make a glistering melon as well? I'm not sure that I made that either. And so let's go ahead and grab some golden redstone. And we can make a clock, which is something that I kind of wanted anyway, because I like having a clock to have around to know what time it is when you're underground. And something similar that we could make, that I will need more redstone for. Oh, I had the redstone in my inventory and I just didn't see it. Is a compass. And a compass I don't find all that useful, but what I do find useful is a map. And so let's go ahead and make an empty map, and that'll be another item that we can check off the list. It goes like so. Great. And then if we actually take a look at the map where we are standing, it will turn into a filled map, which is a separate item ID. And had I already gotten a filled map somehow? It actually looks pretty awesome on there. I like the look of this map with the overview of the mountain that I've got going on over here, and then just these crazy command blocks. But the filled map, it sounded like it did not register. And, oh, it's because it's looking for, yeah, it's looking for number 0, because I'm looking for a particular damage value, I think is the problem. And so the filled map, yeah, is right over here, and it's not lighting up green. due to a bug in this particular version that I guess I can't tell if it would be lighting up green because the filled map takes up the entire square. But there's a number of bugs in this version. I put up a world download for this contraption in a fresh seed, and there were some problems with the download, and I took it down and was trying to fix things, and now the site where I'm hosting the maps at the time that I'm recording this, it's not working for me at all. Like, I can't manage to upload another map, and so until I figure out how to resolve that, I can't seem to upload a new map in order to let you guys play this in your own worlds if you want, but I'm definitely working on that. I had planted some potatoes over here. I think if you use any tool with fortune, including like a fortune 3 pickaxe, you'll end up getting more crops when you harvest the crops. And I'm really just trying to get a poisonous potato is the only reason that I need potatoes at this point. And so I thought I would just take, 25 off of just harvesting like 5 things. So fortune definitely does work on crops. But these haven't all fully grown yet. But I did want to go ahead and grab a carrot and a melon, because I don't recall if I have actually made a golden carrot or a glistering melon. And a golden I think both of them just require the gold nuggets. I'm not sure that I've actually made gold nuggets actually either. I didn't look when I was upstairs. Apparently I have. So have I done this thing yet? I had done that one. Have I done this thing yet? I see, but I had not done that. Alright, so now we have a golden carrot and a glistering melon, which I guess I'll put away in the potions chest in case we ever want to do stuff with that. Still have the wither skeleton skulls. For fighting the wither, I think it's going to be a similar type of thing, where basically I want a full set of protection 4 diamond armor, and I've already got this sword. I think will be pretty good against the wither. Smite 4. Smite 5 would be a little bit better, but Smite 4 I could live with for fighting the wither, probably. Could try to get Smite on a diamond axe as well, but I think the sword will do fine. A few other things I see, in addition to the charcoal, are a baked potato, a hay bale, and I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of wheat right here. And is it just 9 wheat in a square in order to make a hay bale? Yes, great, hay block. And these things actually like negate some fall damage, and so I guess I can maybe show it off there. If there's like a hay bale block there, if I could actually fall on it correctly. Not sure if I can land on this perfectly. Ouch. In any case, if you fall on a hay bale, apparently you take less fall damage. I forget if it's like 25% less or exactly what the numbers are. Oops, come back. Now let's try to catch back on the ladder so that we don't die of fall damage, because I don't have feather falling yet, to grab this guy. But that could be... I'm not sure if and how that's actually very useful in the game. But it's kind of an oddity with this particular block that... I think, did they just add that in 1.9? I'm not sure if that was in 1.8. Falling on the hay bales, taking less fall damage. And I noticed dark oak leaves are something also that I have not obtained, and I seem to recall that there is a dark oak wood forest kind of just over in this direction, so I would like to go grab that. I'm going to stick the hay bale in here. It's where I have kind of other weird blocks. I guess, actually, hold on. Can you convert the hay bale? Can you, in a crafting table, just turn it back into the wheat? Yeah, let's just keep it as wheat, so that we're not cluttering up our inventory so much. And let's grab the baked potatoes while I'm thinking about them. Great. And I can go ahead and eat them for now. And I should have some shears. Yeah, right here. Let me go run over and see if I can find some dark oak leaves to harvest. It was not exactly where I thought I remembered it, but I did manage to find a roofed forest. And so hopefully I can just do some of this. Great. And get those particular leaves. I'll get a whole bunch. Because... Oh, crap! Yep! Because I am actually... I don't have the saplings at home. I don't have 4 of the saplings, you'll recall. I didn't manage to grab 4, and so I can't actually grow these leaves, grow these trees back at home if I wanted to. And so if I take a whole bunch of these leaves, I might be able to break them and get the saplings in case I ever want to do things with dark oak again in the future. So while I'm staying alive, I'll try to do that, but I'm going to head back home. Mobs can actually spawn on top of command blocks, which seems a little bit weird to me, but I just saw a creeper spawn up there. I've actually changed that when I do finally get a download of this map working again. I've changed it so the glass up top extends all the way over the command blocks so that mobs won't spawn on top of the contraption. In any case, I realized I've never made a diamond shovel or a diamond axe. And I'm not sure if you enchant a diamond axe directly. Ooh, a thunderstorm! Hey! This is the first thunderstorm. How am I doing on blast protection? I've got protection 4 and protection 3. That's probably good. The helmet's still holding up. I want to see if there's a thunderstorm. I just want to see if there's any chance that I can manage to spot... Oh, crap! Yep. Okay. Not a good start. That I could spot an electrified creeper and possibly go after a mob head. I have no idea how easy or difficult that will be. But never tell me the odds. Okay, so let's put away some of these things I don't need to be holding right now, just to get them out of my inventory. My inventory is still overcluttered, but I think it's doing okay. Let's switch to good food. And let's just run around and look and see if we can actually spot a lightning strike anywhere. And if so, run over to the region where we actually see the lightning strike and see if there happen to be any electrified creepers there. And so I'm just going to kind of, I don't know, run around this area of the world in circles for a bit and see if I'm lucky enough to actually spot a lightning strike. Well, just my luck. That was like the shortest thunderstorm in history, and after like 4 or 5 booms, there's no more thunder, and so we're back to just a rain condition. And I don't think that's going to get me any of what I want. And so now I'm going to go ahead and sleep away the night to go ahead and reset the weather, so we can kind of reset our count until the next thunderstorm. And now I'll have a bunch of mobs burning, which is actually a good thing, because I can actually kill a few of these guys and get some more experience. Try to work my way back up to level 30. Go ahead and grab the fortune pick and use it on the diamonds. I think diamond, like mining diamond ore, gives you a fair amount of experience as well. And so this might help me climb to level 30. And I guess I'll go ahead and just mine up all of the other things that I silk touched in the hopes of getting the experience out of them and also just fortuning a few more of these things. And then we'll try another enchant. And did I ever make an emerald block? I don't know that I had enough before now. Haha, there we go. There's another item. And since we just called it out, I'll go ahead and make a diamond axe and a diamond shovel. And we can try them out on enchanting. Also, I'm just curious to see like if you can get sharpness on an axe out of an enchanting table, or whether you need to use an enchanted book in order to get that particular enchant. None of my diamond pieces had a enchant that I want, but I can get protection 3 on a level 30 book, and so I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that. Protection 3, efficiency 3, and I could actually combine that on my chest plate right now and go ahead and make it protection 4. I'm going to hold on to it for the moment in case I need to combine it. Maybe I'll need to combine it on some boots if I happen to get like protection 3 and feather falling 4. It might be more valuable to use that way instead. But in any case, I've got the other diamond tools made, and so I'll be ready to enchant them as well. Oh, hey, look at this! There was something useful that came out of the lightning storm. I believe this is a skeleton trap? Yes! Yikes. Alright, if you haven't seen this in 1.9, occasionally skeletal horses will spawn. Oh, neat, they fight each other. Fascinating. And oops, I hit the horse rather than the skeleton rider. And it will spawn 4 horsemen who have crazy enchanted bows and helmets. And you can kill these guys, and then the horses they drop will be tamed, and are usually very good horses. And so, hello. Oh, neat, the horse is going to help me out and just suffocate the rider, just like that. But you can ride this guy, and let me go grab, I have a saddle, I guess my only saddle, no, I think I have multiple saddles. I have one saddle who's on a horse over here, and do I have another saddle? Yeah, I've got multiple other saddles. Let's go ahead and grab my multiple other saddles. Just try riding these guys. So I can, oops, hop on this guy and put on the saddle. And yeah, he's a reasonably fast horse, and he's got a number of hearts. Can these guys like fit together in a stall like this? I don't know that they can. I don't know that I necessarily want to keep these horses for anything, but I think I will. So we'll go ahead and drop this guy off in here. And let's check out the other horses. I think, are all the skeletons dead now, or is one of them still alive? One of them's still alive. And look at this guy. He's trampling my crops. they could strafe really fast on the horse. They could be somewhat formidable opponents. This horse is almost dead, but he managed to live, and I think he'll heal back up. Yeah, it's always the case that one of the 4 horses has a bunch of extra hearts, and so this guy has like 26 hearts, it looks like. He's not very fast, but that's pretty cool. And there's still one more over there, but at this point I don't have any more saddles, and so I'm not going to worry about it right now. And I don't think these guys can wear armor. They don't have an armor slot. But sometimes you can get some horses with some really good set stats. In any case, it's a way to kind of like store my saddles for the moment, and so I don't mind that at all, and it also means I can kind of like use these guys as disposable horses if I need to go off on a traveling mission where I'm not sure if I'm going to return or where to drop off a horse. So that's pretty cool. Alright, there's a whole lot going on here, but this creeper, yes! Great, could yield me a record, and he did. I think that might be record 11, which is a record that I don't have yet. So that's pretty exciting. Let's go pick it up. Yes, record 11. Awesome. Cool. Managed to get another record tonight. Another record chance? Yes! Oh, it's another copy of record 11. Alright. Well, apparently I really love that tune. I was just looking ahead in a chance, and the best one is Power 4 for level 30 book. Something I always forget to check is if I turn this down to level 28, I can still get Power 4, and then save myself a little bit of the leveling, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think we already had a Power 4 book in here already. Yeah, we do, but I don't mind having more. You can never have too many Power 5 bows, and so that'll be good. It occurs to me that if I don't manage to get my feather falling boots very soon, we might actually want to fight the Wither before we fight the Ender Dragon. And so throughout the night, I was over here starting to construct a basic Wither arena. I always find for fighting the Wither, there are ways that you can kind of like cheese the fight. I like to fight him on open terrain to make it interesting, but I find that the terrain is very important, and so having a big flat open area, ideally with some blast resistant blocks, is a pretty good way to do things. So I've just started flattening out a big area over here where we could eventually fight the Wither, and I think it's far enough away. It's not too far from home, but it's far enough away that if we happen to lose and the Wither kind of gets loose, I think it's unlikely that he'll go all the way over here and destroy any of my stuff. But here is back home, so that's another thing that I'm working on currently. But with that, I think I'm going to call it an episode for today. I don't know that anything too exciting happened in this episode. I guess these guys were a little bit exciting, but I was hoping to have a little bit more progress. The enchanting is going slow. We did manage to get another record disc, crafted a few more items, but it still seems like I'm a ways away from being prepared for any of the upcoming boss battles. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon with more Minecraft Exploration and Tactics with Brian. Bye-bye!